Hello guys, and welcome to this Material UI and React.js tutorial. In this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make a grid using Material UI. Please like and subscribe, and let's get started. Before I get started, I just want to say that there's a Skillshare link in the description. You can use that to get a 30-day free trial on Skillshare. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go to your code editor. For me it's going to be Visual Studio Code. So go there, and I'm going to close this terminal and delete all this code. You don't need this. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is actually install Material UI. So open your terminal and npm install at Material UI /core and -s to save it. Click enter. That should install Material UI for you. Okay, so now that Material UI has been installed, let's actually create this grid. So the first thing we want to do is actually, let's get rid of this div as well. We don't need this. And let's remove this code. Okay, so we want to use a grid from Material UI, so do grid, the grid component, and we need to import this grid from Material UI. So to do this, we'll do import grid from at Material UI /core and save this. And okay, so the first grid, we're going to have multiple grids and multiple grid components, and the first grid is the one that contains all the grid items. So the first one is a container, so you need to pass in the container container, and the grids inside it are the items, so they're going to be the grid items for this grid. So we'll make a couple more grids, and these are going to have the item property, and we'll copy this and paste it, for example, 4 more times, 3, 4. Okay. So now I'm just going to put some text in each grid. So I'll just put number 1 for this one, number 2 here, number 3, and number 4 for this last grid item. So if I save this and go to Google and refresh, as you can see it's not working. Well, the issue is we need to specify how much slots this grid item should take. So there's 12 slots, and to specify it you can do XS, so this is for extra small devices. And if you don't define the other ones, then this would be for extra small devices and over. So basically you have 12 slots, and you can divide them on the grid items as you like. So for example, I'm going to make this grid item 2 slots, and I'm going to copy this and put it here as well. And for example, I'll give this one 5 slots, and that's 7, so I have 5 more left. So for example, I'll give this one 3 slots, and then I'll have 2 left, so I'll give this one 2. So now if I save this, it should be, as you can see, this one has the most because this has 5 slots. There's just some extra spacing here because we haven't used that space, but as you can see it has 5 slots. This one has 2, the third one has 3, and the fourth one has 2. So that's why this number 2 is the biggest, because look, remember, we gave it 5 slots out of the 12 slots. So just to make this more clear, I'm going to give these some background colors. So background, sorry, O, not 0. And I'll give this one blue, for example. And the first one will keep it white. The third one will change it to red. So copy this, paste it in here. So this one will be red. And this one will make it, for example, purple. And now let's save this. And now as you can see, the first one is white. Second one is blue, which is taking 5 slots. The white one's taking 2 slots. Third one is a bit longer than the white one because it's taking 3 slots, and the fourth one is taking 2 slots, which is as wide as the first one. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.